So I'm doing a video on why I am having a C-section. Because people have asked on Instagram and stuff like that, and I've explained a little bit. But I'm just going to do a video to clear it up why. First off, I had a C-section with Kamaya in 2011. And my doctor does not do VBACs, so vaginal birth after a C-section. And in 2011, the reason I had a C-section is because I was in a really serious car accident when I was 7 months pregnant with her, and I broke my pelvic area in 5 spots. So it would be extremely hard for me to have delivered vaginally with broken pelvic bones. So that's why I had a C-section with her. And on and off, I still have the pain in my pelvic, even though I think the bones supposedly healed, and I could walk now. So I couldn't walk then on my own. Eventually I could, but I had help from a wheelchair to walker to a cane type thing. That's another story on its own, but that is one reason why. I mean, other than my doctor doesn't do anymore, but I mean, if I really wanted to, I could go to the doctor, but I think I don't know how my pelvic area would react with doing vaginal, especially since it hurts sometimes with my lap, so yeah, that is, it's still really tender there, so. And another reason is when I was born blue, and I ended up being born with a heart defect. And at 4 days old, I was taken to St. Louis Children's Hospital, and I had open heart surgery. I was born with, I'm not sure if it's transposition of the great vessels or arteries. It's one of the two, or I don't know if they're the same or what, but something along the lines of one of those. And so my heart doctor that I had, who I no longer have because he said he was more of an old person doctor, so he didn't know much about what I had, so said that vaginal may be too strenuous on my heart, and so I may have to go another route. But it's up to my doctor, my OB. My OB does not know anything about my heart defects, since it's not really in his area of expertise, I guess, on that. And it's a fairly, like, a little bit of rare thing. My doctor said I was 1 in 2 million to actually have it and then survive, especially back in 1989. We didn't have there wasn't like the stuff there is now, so. And that is another reason why I'm okay with having a C-section. My last C-section, I had a lot of trouble with it afterwards. My heart rate decreased and my blood pressure increased. But I'm not sure if that was caused from my heart or because of the blood thinner I had taken, because I ended up developing a hematoma in my C-section as well. So I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping everything goes well this pregnancy, this C-section. I'm hoping. But I've had some skipped, like, heartbeats this pregnancy. But I mean, and shortness of breath, but I think shortness of breath is normal, and I don't know. But I mean, I haven't had a ton of trouble my entire life since my surgery, but I've had a few here and there's. But I would love to do a video on that eventually too, and explain more about it. I have the scar. I'm going to try to show you that from the heart surgery. If I can get there and you can see it. There is some of it. Right there. It goes all the way up to up there. You can see that. And so, I mean, I'm okay with doing another C-section because I don't know how vaginal would affect my body because of my pelvic area still being tender, and I don't know if they could break trying to get the baby out. So, and my heart, I don't know how it will react with the strain of pushing and child labor that way. So I'm going to stay and play it safe for me and the baby and go with C-section because I don't want the baby to get stuck and a bone break, or, you know, something along the lines that hurts the baby and they can't get the baby out, or potentially, you know, be fatal for me. So that's the route that I'm okay with taking. And that's kind of why I'm having a C-section. So between the no VBAC from my doctor and the pelvic being broken previously, and from my heart, I'm going to just go with my doctor and go with my gut and my feeling on this, and just pray that everything works out and goes great. And I'm extremely excited to have another beautiful baby. And C-sections was not that bad for me, the one I had with Kamaya, other than the after bit of the hematoma. But like as soon as I had it, did not feel bad at all. I felt really good until I started developing the hematoma in it. That is when I started getting the pain. But before that, it was fine. During it was fine. I was making jokes and talking to my doctor and holding my husband's hand, and it was not bad at all. So I'm okay with having it. I'm actually at peace with it, and I'm not scared. I know what I'm getting into, and I'm prepared, I mean, for anything. So that is the reasoning for that. So just in case anybody was wondering, thank you for watching, and I'm hoping that I made it where it was understandable. I know it's kind of hard to like wrap your head around everything I'm saying sometimes because I'm so off on subject sometimes that I don't even know, because I'm looking all over the place and the phone's shaking and I'm saying a lot, and I'm just going from one thing to the next, and I hope I made it clear of why I'm having a C-section, though, the whole point of the video. And thank you for watching.